I absolutely love roller coaster related video games, having always played them throughout my entire life from when I was little to now. And it's actually crazy to see how far these roller coaster builder games have come. They've become way more realistic, way more advanced, way more impossible to play, but they've all still remained fun at the core. And today, I thought it'd be an amazing idea to go and play all the different roller coaster builder games over the years and see how they all rank amongst each other. I have genuinely always wanted to do this video, and there are still so many more games than the ones I'm playing in this video. So if you want to see a part 2 to this video, 2,000 likes and I will do that. Oh, and whilst you're down there, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you want to see more theme park content much like this. But starting off with the games I'm going to play, the first one is a little bit rogue, or you could say is a little bit off the rails, because yes, we are on ThrillVille off the rails. You can hear me smiling through the microphone because I remember playing this as a kid. And obviously it's not the most realistic simulator roller coaster game, hence why we are playing it first. But we're going to head into the coaster builder. I actually don't remember how this works. Let's just create a new one. Would you like to begin with the tutorial? No! And we have all these different coaster types here. Big guns, what is that? We've got so many different types. We've got a compact coaster, corkscrew right there. Oh my god, what is that? You know what, for old time's sake, we're going to build a corkscrew coaster. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm a bit nervous. Here we go. Is this supposed to be the station right here? If we place... Oh my god. I'm doing something wrong. Why are we in the middle of a wasteland? What? There's no one pointing that out to me. Right, so do we not have... What is a what? Oh, that's how you do inversions. Oh my god, a fire hoop. I don't really know if I'm supposed to build a lift hill or not. So I'm just going to sort of, you know, build this up and then go down. I think that works. Oh, look at that nice little curve drop. That's quite nice. Look at that. We're making Hyperia in the modern day, but ages ago. Nice bit of airtime there, and then a really smooth looking helix, and then in classic fashion we're going to head into a corkscrew. By the way, I did click a corkscrew coaster and I've just realized it's a B&M track. Oh well. And I genuinely think I've just linked that up. Oh my god, I have. I successfully completed a track. Yeah, we can ride it now. And oh my god, we've launched halfway up. And we're going up a lift hill, which has got no lift chain. Fantastic. And here we go, down a drop. Whoa, look at it go. Airtime. Down into the helix. And then the corkscrew right there. Oh, it's very, very rough. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I added some stuff at the end. Yeah, I can't lie, I'm very confused on what I have just made. I think it could do the little bit of smoothing, maybe. I'm probably going to have to stick ThrillVille right at the bottom of the list, but like I said, this isn't a proper roller coaster game. I mean, what is party play? Yeah, look, there's mini games and stuff. This ain't a roller coaster game, but it has a coaster builder, so I thought I'd include it anyway. On to the next game then, and what we're going to play, I could probably show you through music, because you don't even have to see what it is to know what this music is. We are on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2/1. I guess they're both pretty similar, so I might as well just play 2. And damn, this music gives me so much nostalgia again. I'm enjoying this so much. I'm releasing this video on my birthday. I feel like there's no better time to do that. This is a trip down memory lane. Build your own Six Flags Belgium Great Adventure. Let's build something in Great Adventure to give them King the car back or something. And here we are. I am actually on the Open RCT2 thing, which if you don't know is a multiplayer version of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. So if you want to see it, maybe another video on this at some point, that would be cool. But we're going to come over here and we're going to build a brand new ride. What can we build? This is just a sandbox mode, so we have everything. And you know what? I'm going to get some redemption for ThrillVille, because the corkscrew coaster just wasn't a corkscrew coaster. But once again, this is very sort of 2D orientated, so you only have squares to build on rather than just build wherever you want. But this one actually has a lift chain this time. We're going to build up a little bit and drop down. Let's do a classic corkscrew layout, shall we? I said I was going to do a classic corkscrew layout. This is definitely not that. Corkscrew, here we go. Look at that. Can we go over the station? We can. Oh my god. You might as well hire me to build any ride ever. We're going to do a double corkscrew like that. Beautiful stuff. And then that should be complete. There we go. A double corkscrew roller coaster. What a masterpiece, eh? And here we go. We're going to test it. Here it goes. You can't POV it in this game because it's so old. So all you can really do is watch it go round. And here we go. Go around that first corner. And then we head straight down into that huge drop into the airtime hill. Should be decent there. Oh my god, that was way too fast. And then we head into the final 2 corkscrews. Look at that. So intense. And then round into the station. Your park has received an award for being the worst value park in the country. Fantastic. Rollercoaster Tycoon is a game I used to play so much, and 2 especially. I feel like this kind of has to go really high up, so for now, I'm putting it above ThrillVille. Next game. And this is another one you might recognize purely from the soundtrack alone, if you have played it before. Here we go. Hang on, I'm turning this up. I'll turn it off. Rollercoaster Tycoon 3! Again, another game I used to play all the time when I was a kid. I absolutely love this game so much. It was the first proper, like, 3D looking Rollercoaster Tycoon as well. Oh, let's just get into it, man. Oh, what a game. This one came out in 2004, the year I was born. And there's the park inspector. He's doing a lot of inspecting of the floor right there. And my god, I remember this game so well. Being in this screen just gives me so much nostalgia. I'm going to say that every single time. But roller coasters right here. What have we got to build? We're not going to build a corkscrew coaster this time. I think there genuinely might be more selection here in this game than there was at all in any of the Planet Coaster games. And you know what? We're going to build a spinning coaster. Listen to the sound when you place down a piece. Sounds like someone's been killed. We'll head up a lift hill at first. Seems like we can't go over the entrance there, but we're going to go down here, bank round like so. I just remember playing this so much. We can do a loop right there. Should we go straight into that loop, shall we? I don't know if that's going to make it, but oh well. Toggle the brakes. There's like a photo section as well. Oh, let's place that in. I have to do that. And then a block brake as well. Imagine having your photo taken on the brake run. It climbs up the lift hill. And hopefully, I don't know if it's going to make it over that loop. Oh, the block sections are working overtime. Here we go. The lift hill is so loud I can't hear myself think. And go down into the corner. And then drop down. Here we go. Again, Rollercoaster Tycoon game where you can POV into the loop. Oh, Christ. Whoa, just about. And then into the corkscrew. As you can see, auto-tunneling is now a thing. You don't have to dig down or do anything like that before you build. Just does it automatically. Then we head around here. Oh, look at the crossover there. And there we go. The photo at the end. What a fantastic place to have a photo. This game definitely shows the progression of Rollercoaster Tycoon though, because it's pretty much the same square-based bottom where you have to keep to certain paths. Like you can't go like on a weird diagonal and stuff. You can only go at the angles the game lets you. But I think this being a whole 3D thing and you can spin it around wherever you want, this was the start of something revolutionary. Also, let's point out the fact I made a spinning coaster and it didn't spin. I'm so incapable of doing anything. I think Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 goes above RCT 1 and 2. So far, that is the list. And now the list might be about to change at the bottom of it. Because right here, we are sadly going to be playing Rollercoaster Tycoon World. If you somehow don't know what this is, Rollercoaster Tycoon World came out around the same time as Planet Coaster. And they made an absolute monstrosity of a game. So we're going to start and we're just going to title it Bad. Because I know this is just what that's going to be. And we're going to start the park. It's just, there's something about this game. It's just not fun and it's not a good roller coaster builder. Here we go. It's taking its sweet time, but we are here in the park. How do I even move around? Let's get this over and done with and build a roller coaster. As you can see, these are the only ones we have. Very generic. And you know what? We'll build a wooden roller coaster for this one. Oh, look at that. Your park is very dark. Consider... Brother, I haven't even started building it yet. So this is our first game where we can actually spin this and go any direction we want. And already, I don't want to play this. So yeah, you can move the track like this and build it like so. It's a bit weird. So I'm probably just going to stick to the Rollercoaster Tycoon normal method. Drop down like so. We can bank the track to however much we want. And we go down again like so. I guess one of the best things about this game though is the fact that, again, compared to the other Rollercoaster Tycoon games, you can build wherever you want using this thing. But who the hell's using this? The banking and everything is a lot more sort of, you know, realistic as well. I like that. And here we go. We'll hop on for a POV. And up we go. Up the lift hill. But here we go. We're going to go down the drop. Oh my god. I didn't realise the whole thing's a lift hill. Why is the whole thing a lift hill? I mean, it's quite smooth. I spoke too soon. Average Grand National experience. Of course it's made it over that. It's a bloody lift hill. Fail. That is so funny. I completely forgot to actually put the lift hill button off. I thought I would have done that automatically, but obviously that's fine. It didn't. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of this coaster builder itself. I feel like it's still quite janky, even though it's a modern game. And yeah, with the controls and everything, it's just not a fun game to play, in my opinion. So this is going at the bottom of the list. The next game on the list is one that I haven't played too much, but I know is still a really good game. And is basically a modern version of the old Rollercoaster Tycoon games. Parkitect, yes. Again, I haven't played this much, but I've heard really good things. And I think I have loaded us into a sandbox park. But as you can see from right here, it's basically Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, where you can't really move other than, I guess, how do I move? And as much as this is the same mouse wheel control and of course the WASD as a Rollercoaster Tycoon world, because this is like the Rollercoaster Tycoons back in the day, I don't think that is a bad thing. Coasters, oh my god, you can build an alpine coaster, that's so cool. Paper coaster, a monorail coaster. Wait, hang on a minute, they have a raptor in this game. I'm building one of them. And there is so many different options as well, because we can go into a launch, we could start with a lift hill, and I think we're going to make it an actual launch because that sounds pretty fun. And in this as well, you can rescale the size of certain elements. That's really cool. We're just going to click that, and then maybe, how are we getting out of that? Like so. That's quite nice. These raptors are speedy rides, so we've got to make it at some point do a really, really harsh turn. Maybe right here. And we can actually test it for real this time. I don't know if you can POV these things. I don't think you can. No, you have to follow them. But again, I don't mind that at all. As you can see, we're in the station. Restraints down, and here we go. Get up there. Nice bit of hang time. Probably could be a bit faster, but oh well. Let me go around. Look at it go. Super speedy. Down into that tunnel. I love the fact it digs you a tunnel like that. So, so cool. Quick little layout into the brakes. Really enjoy that. Obviously, we've only built this one ride, the McDonald's color scheme coaster. This is a new generation Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, and I love it for that. So for that reason, I'm actually going to put Parkitect second in the list. Next up is a game within a game that is a rollercoaster builder game. If that makes any sense to you. And I know a lot of you guys do love this one. We're on Theme Park Tycoon 2. In Roblox. Those of you who have never played this game before might be thinking, why the hell are you on Roblox? This is not a coaster game. Well, Theme Park Tycoon 2 is, and it's in Roblox, and as you can see, a while back, I did actually build Nemesis at Alton Towers in this, and it's not the most accurate thing in the world, but this was my first try at it, so cut me some slack. There are actually a lot of different coaster types in this game as well. You've got like a mine train again, a motorbike coaster, and there's even ones that I haven't unlocked yet. Let's hit it with a motorbike coaster, because why not? As you can see, you can actually build like this, or you can use the advanced editor, which is more sort of a modern version, and you can make it a lot more precise with what you want to do. So like I can do this, or click build, oh, what has happened? I'm going to try and use the advanced editor more so because we've been using the other one all day. And as you can see, I can literally make things off axis or wherever I want to, really. And there you go, you have your own little motorbike coaster. We're going to put an entrance on and an exit, like so. And we can actually hop on this thing and ride it, as you can see here. And we're going to launch off up the hill. Whoa, that's good speed, actually. Nice little airtime hill, round the helix. Little S-curve there, and then into the brakes. Yeah, so obviously, these coasters can be way better than this. I'm just not able to do it. But if you give it a lot of time, multiple hours, I'm sure you could get really good at this game. I'm sure there's probably people in this game that I'm in right now that have built some really cool stuff. But as a roller coaster builder on Roblox, it should be one of the highest. I just don't think I can put it above Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. So I'm going to put it around there on my list. The next game is a very, very new game that focuses a lot on the realism, and I mean, it's very, very realistic. As you can see from just the background of this alone. Welcome to Park Studio, a very new game. I think it came out last year, and this is still in alpha. And from what I remember of this game, it is a lot like No Limits, which we're going to get onto, that is a little bit more complex to work out how to do. As you can see, we've only got 5 coasters because, well, this is in alpha, so we haven't got all of them here. But the ones they've chosen to add are incredible. You've got an Intamin LSM launch, you've got a LSM launch by Mac, and a Chainlift Mac as well. And then you've got a Hyper Coaster by B&M, and Max Striker. I'm building that. I have to do it. It's in no other game. As you can see, you can even go as far as support spacing and tell it how many supports you want per track piece and visualize the block sections. It's just mental. And we're not going to make a massive coaster because I am still very confused as to how this entire game works. As you can see, we've got an LSM launch going in. We'll probably only do a couple more elements because I do struggle to build realistic coasters in games like this. You'll see me try No Limits in a minute and it won't go well. Now obviously you can make these roller coasters a lot better than this, but this is a lot more complicated, as I've said already. I mean, well, that's not gone too well. They're about to get their head chopped off. But if we click closed and then it should start testing. Oh, we've lost the train. There we go. Look at it go around the track. Very unsmooth. There obviously are ways to smooth these rides, but look how realistic that looks. It just looks so much like an actual Max Striker. And then it comes back into the station. Yeah, ignore this. And then keeps testing round again. I absolutely love that. Look how cool that looks. And just watch this track view. Look at this. I mean, we went through a support there, and obviously this is very unsmooth, but can you imagine a smoothed version of this? It would just be incredible. I think when it comes to roller coaster builder games, of course, you've got to think about the realism and the fun of it. And as much as this one isn't the most fun, it is certainly one of the more realistic ones, and it's not as complicated as something like No Limits. But purely for the potential I think this game has and the potential that people could have building in it, I'm actually going to put it second in the list under Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And next up, we are trying out No Limits 2. Which is the one I just spoke about being very complicated. Because as you can see, we go into the editor here and we have to go to new and make a new park, so we can just title it. And this is what you're looking at to build your rides slash coasters. And yeah, it's very different to anything we've done so far this video. Because look, you have to go into new coaster and name it, and just, I don't care what it's called. I don't go to properties and choose the style of coaster that you want to do. Let's say we wanted to do, I don't know, a rocket coaster. And to start building it, you have to use these tabs on the side to basically start vertexes and make it a little bit like so. And you have so many different angles that you can use, whether it be front, back, left, right. It's so much more complicated. And to save myself the stress, if you've ever seen me building this game before, you'll know I am not very good at it, because this was my first attempt at building Rita. yeah, not the greatest. I mean, yeah, it's pretty smooth here. Like, it's going right, left, you know, it's not too bad. And this bit's not awful either. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, for a roof. Let's go. As you can tell, I am not the greatest by any means, but I am going to learn how to play it properly very, very soon. So make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a separate video where I actually learn how to play this again and try and get better. Because some people are able to make stuff like this. Yeah, this is the same game as I tried to make stuff like you've seen a minute ago in, and I can't imagine ever being able to make stuff like this, but one day I will. So yes, stay tuned for that video. But now we come to the ranking of No Limits 2, and I would probably put it around the middle, because obviously if we're talking about roller coaster simulators and actual realistic coasters, then this is of course going to be number 1, but because the fun factor of a coaster builder isn't really there in No Limits 2, I have to knock it down slightly. So I'm actually going to put it around the middle. And the final one on the list is, of course, one that I would probably say is the best one. Planet Coaster 2. As you can see, we're here on the main menu. I would talk about Planet Coaster 1, but I guess we could save that for the next time we do this. And I just love this game. We're just going to go into a tropical sandbox. Of course, I have built many coasters in this game, but it's fun to build, so I can actually go and build one for you. Unlike No Limits, because my god, I'm just not good at that. We're going to go into the coasters. I feel like I'm starting a new park again. We'll save that for next week. And as you can see, there are loads of types of coasters we can choose from. And I'm going to go for the Big M's Rides, which is Mac Rides Launch/Hyper Coaster. Because as you can see, the controls are very easy to use, unless it's just because I'm used to it, I don't know. You can build along like so, build that launch track, and then turn off the catwalk. You can then just go up into any inversions that you want. None of the advanced move arrows or like little circles or anything. It's purely just these buttons, so you can click them and just go up, down, left, right, either or. Very, very easy to utilize. And as you can see, the heart lining on the inversions is already there. And as you can see, you can already make some very strange inversions, and when they don't look too smooth, you can go and smooth them. Not that I'm using them, but the preset versions of the inversions in this game are really good as well. They can be a little bit on the rough side sometimes, but if you're just starting out, it's perfect. And the thing is about this game is I know I play it quite a lot compared to the other games that were on this list, but I just feel like it's so easy to build in this game now. Planet Coaster 1, it was quite hard to get the ride smooth, but now you can just literally go through it once or twice, and it is so smooth. Through the launch, hopefully it's got a good amount of speed going into there. A little bit slow. Actually, no, that's quite good, actually. And then we roll into there. Just so smooth. And obviously, you can look at this from any angle you want, unlike some of the games on this list. And yes, there are more realistic games like Park Studio, like No Limits 2, and maybe there's more fun ones. But I think this game just captures the realism and the fun of it really well, because you can just hop onto this game and build a coaster in 5 minutes like this one and still have it be smooth and realistic like so. But yeah, that means that is going at the top of my list. Like I said, this is a ranking of realism to fun aspects, not just the realism, not just the fun of it, both considered in one opinion. And there you go, that is my list of them. Once again, if we hit the like goal, I will do a part 2, because this was so much fun and it was really nostalgic going back to stuff like ThrillVille Off the Rails and even Coaster Tycoon games, and trying my hand at some new ones as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.